of sheets ordered, Nancy Hornback. And for the day now, 21,000 have been ordered. These are cotton Tencel sheets. 400 thread count, what does that mean?
That means with this cotton Tencel blend, you are getting breathability, you are getting cool to the touch, you're getting moisture wicking. 400 thread count is above luxury. 300 starts luxury. We're already into it at 400 thread count. Not too thick, not too thin. They wash beautifully. They're oversized. I mean, these, we have never, ever done these in Northern Nights. 31 year.
We had a lot of people in Coffee Talk this morning asking, are the sheets soft? I said, not only are they soft, they get softer as you wash them. What's the best way to care for these?
Just wash them in a washing machine and the dryer. Just don't put any dryer sheets or fabric softener or anything, no bleach or anything, and they will just get softer and softer with time.
Now, these are oversized. In a bed set, you're getting a flat sheet, a fitted sheet. Not 2, but 4 pillowcases. Now, if you order twin or twin XL, you get 2 pillowcases.
Correct.
Every other size, full through split king and cow king, you're going to get 4 pillowcases. This is remarkable. What's on the bed is called Blue Scroll. Now, as far as we know, this price expires at midnight tonight?
I'm going to let you speak to that because I know...
My producer just says 100%.
What?
It'll disappear at this price in about an hour and 6 minutes or so.
Okay.
7 minutes.
Eek is what I have to say.
Eek is a good word. All right, now, closest to you is something we call gray wildflower.
I love this. All these prints that you're seeing, including the blue scroll on the bed, these are all what we call no print prints. They match back beautifully, even if your top of bed right now has a design element to it. They're lovely, and we're going to show you how you can also mix and match solids.
Beside that is sage tile.
That is sand, actually, but it's close.
Oh, and did I say sage? I meant sand.
That's all right.
Sorry,
I know what
forgive
you
me.
meant. No,
Thank you for
good.
correcting me. Sand tile. The next is called sage stripe.
There you go. Yeah.
That's where I was getting sage.
That sometimes can be confusing, but yeah. Look at how pretty that is. Very soft. It's like a twisted cable design in that stripe. So really, it's a very gender neutral kind of.
It's green.
Yeah, it's green and really pretty.
Now, this color is called sand. Just plain sand.
That's correct. And if you know, it's done in a sateen weave. So it's going to give that beautiful luster to it and give a very elegant feel to it. You're going to feel, I mean, you can just see the softness.
Now, if you want to order it, order sand, but I think it looks a lot like champagne.
It does.
Don't you think?
Yes, I think so. It has a gold, a silver. It can go either way with that.
Now, the next is white. We haven't always done white in sheet sets, but we get overwhelming requests for white. And so white is included in our color lineup. Beside that is a soft blue.
They're very calming, beautiful color.
And Carrie Laughlin says it best, it's not alarming.
No.
It's not alarming. It's a very comforting blue.
Right.
And then beside that we have sage. And then we have something called lotus.
Yes, it's a very feminine, warm pink. Because when people hear pink, you think like bright bubblegum pink or, you know, something that's kind of in your face. That is not. That is a really beautiful neutral that matches back gorgeously with your grays. Let's say if you want to take this, if you don't mind.
Yes, of course.
So that wildflower, gray
pretty?
wildflower with that lotus is just lovely. I mean, you think about all these mixing and matching possibilities. Even if you get into two of these the prints if you want to, and we'll show you a bed in a few minutes, but this is so pretty.
Sand with the sand tile.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty?
But sand also with the sage stripe.
Gorge.
Right? And
Very
white,
nice.
the white and sand are going to be neutral all the way around.
The white would also be pretty with that sage.
Beautiful.
The white would also be very pretty with the wildflower.
Yep, and the lotus.
And the lotus. Now, let's put all this back down here except for the lotus because I want to update you on lotus.
Okay.
Now, if you want this lotus, I have 500 left.
Okay.
And only between full and split king. Okay, those are going very quickly. Check QVC.com for anything that you don't see on the screen or you don't hear us talk about, because that's going to be a great way for you, a good bellwether for you to understand what is available and what is not.
Yeah.
We are very, very busy. I can tell you that in this show now, we have taken orders for 700 in this show. And for the day now, over 21,000, scaring the heck out of 22.
Yeah, and the thing is that with this particular sheet set, this cotton and Tencel, we had the QVC had something very similar to this on, and we haven't seen it in several years. And so you have been asking for a cotton Tencel sheet. This is 52% cotton and 48% the Tencel lyocell.
Let me just make myself at home.
You get in the bed, David Venable. Is it not?
Super soft.
And can you feel the coolness? Not cold.
I can.
The
and
refreshing.
You know what? In this age of possibility, where we are having hot flashes, but what we aspire to is a not flash. Saw that on TV. This is lovely because it's a great transitional sheet. Right now we're experiencing fall-like temperatures, but next week is supposed to get hot again. So what kind of sheets do you need on the bed during these uncertain weather times?
This, my friend,
yes,
is something all year round. Because of the nature of this cotton and Tencel blend with that, you know, because when you're looking at 52% cotton we already know is being very breathable.
Right.
But then Tencel comes along and we marry those two together in this particular blend. And with this, Tencel is naturally breathable, naturally moisture wicking, and naturally cool to the touch. But this is not going to be, this is why this is a great all year round. This color palette is specific to go all year round. You can switch out your sheets how you want to. If you want to have flannel sheets in the winter time where you are, or if you want 100% cotton, you can do that as well. But if you want an elegant set of sheets, when you get in, you just slide into them. But they're not silk sheets that you have to baby.
Right.
And they wash really well with oversized dimensions.
I mean, regular
oh
washing and drying. No fabric softener, you don't need it. And you're gonna throw this in, machine washable, tumble dry.
Yeah.
Now, my mother doesn't call me often to ask about products.
Okay.
But she said, when I'm putting my stockings on in the morning, the sheets slip off the fitted, the fitted sheet slips off the mattress. She said, can you recommend a sheet that will hold on the bed? What you need is True Grip.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Now, we have some videotape, but you also can explain it.
I can, because when you're looking, for those of you who have never shopped with us with Northern Nights, please consider us, because if you have that problem, we have something called True Grip, which stays in place. There is a 1-inch bottom elastic that fits all the way around the fitted sheet, so it does fit up to an 18-inch mattress, and I'll show you that in person, but it will keep these corners in place, not just the corners, but around the top, around the sides, and around the back. Everything really holds in nice and snug, and so you get this really pretty look that you want instead of it being all fluffy and wrinkled and, you know, lots of extra sheet. But the feel to these sheets are so incredibly soft, and it continues as you wash them. So if you don't mind, I'm going to show you this on this corner, David.
Oh, please.
So look at this. So this is what you saw in the video. This is called that True Grip technology. There's a piece of fine elastic right on the side, right where each corner is. And that is going to be able to fit snugly around each corner of your mattress. Here is that 1 inch of elastic that goes all the way around the fitted sheet. And I'm going to take you into the middle of this fitted sheet. I'm going to move you right over here, because there's also one other thing that we have done on our sheets, which is we've added this tag. You'll now know top from bottom. You know, this is going to be top or bottom. You don't have to spin your fitted sheet around and around to figure it out. And we've been talking a lot today about how the king is the hardest one to do, because it's almost square.
Almost.
And so just look for this no matter what, and then just get used to looking for it. And once you do, then you'll always look for it, and then your bed will be much easier to make. I know it's only a few seconds, but for me, if I can have less frustration during the day at any time, I'm taking it.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
We've all tried to hold the sheet on the mattress with feet, with hands, with our chin, with our mouths, whatever, because everything kind of moves around.
Yep.
This is going to be perfect, and you're going to love that these are transitional sheets.
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to be an age of possibility person to sleep warm or cold.
No.
I think everybody has different body temperatures, and if you sleep with someone else, maybe they sleep at a different temperature than you do. I can't tell you the number of times I climb into bed and I sleep on top of the sheets because I'm warm, right? And then I wake up in the middle of the night because our body temperatures drop as we sleep.
Yeah.
And then I wake up and I'm cold.
Yeah.
So then I scramble under the blankets and under the covers, and I pull them out to my neck, and I keep myself nice and warm.
Yeah.
So it's all about having a set of sheets that works with you, not against you.
Correct.
But time is working against you. We have exactly 59 minutes left at this
I
price.
hate that story, David.
Only 59 minutes left at this deal.
And the other thing too is that I don't think we're getting these back for this year at all. I don't think we're not, right?
Well, I believe it's only order of the year. So if we sell out of your color and your size,
sorry.
not going to be back this year. Not going to be back for holiday.
No.
Now is your time to stock up. And if you're looking to pick these up, sheets can be a very personal purchase.
Yeah.
Much the way a pillow is very personal. But if you find something that again works with you, gets softer as you wash it, only order of the year, comes in a little pouch.
Yes, it does. A little self-fabric packaging. That's a really beautiful packaging if you are gift giving this.
Maybe you're going to stock your gift closet with these because you need colors. Now, you are our expert.
Yeah.
Would you recommend some safe harbor colors if people are buying this for gifts and they don't know what color
Listen,
to get someone?
Always the two safe harbor colors I'm going to tell you to go with actually are going to be the white and what we're calling sand. These are neutrals, and even if you're trying to think, I want to try these cotton and Tencel sheets because they really are magnificent. They feel so good on your skin. I loved getting into the bed with these on. They've got a beautiful weight. It's not too heavy, they're not too thin. But even though they're 400 thread count, they're not stiff, okay? So these two are gonna match back. Obviously, even this sand will go with the blue scroll, white's gonna go with blue scroll. So these are your safe harbor colors. Get them if you have a wedding. Thinking also back to school, and people, when you go back to school, the kids are going back to school, like, let's go ahead and refresh, because maybe you're an empty nester, and you're like, okay, I'm taking the time to go into my kids' room
Because
and
age of
and
possibility
change it.
isn't just a catchy line.
No.
It applies to a lot of people. How old is your little one now?
Little, she's 15.
She's 15. She's not so little anymore. I remember when she was wee small.
I know.
Yeah.
David.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
We are, and I get letters and messages on social media from empty nesters all the time telling me, where are the smaller appliances? I'm donating the bigger things. I'm not hosting family dinners at my house anymore. I'm not doing Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm going and being hosted at my daughter or my son's house, or my daughter-in-law or son-in-law is doing the cooking this year. All of this works out really nicely. We have color choices. You're sitting on a bed called
This is Blue Scroll. Yeah, and it really is kind of a heritage design, but done in a very modern way with the beautiful blue and that scroll kind of. Alberti Popaj, the host here at QVC, he described this as ironwork, which I thought was really interesting. I thought that was
Very
really
nice.
good. Yeah.
Now, closest to you on the end is the sage stripe.
Yep, and that gives a nice, pretty kind of a softer stripe because of the twisted cable design in that stripe. Lovely shot. And this is a soft white as opposed to an optic or bright white.
Then we have sand tile.
Yep, this is probably the most. I love this one as well. This one is very simple in its complexity, if that makes any sense.
Oh. I'm
Did you
picking up
like
what you're
that?
putting
Was
down.
that good?
I'm picking up what you're putting down. And then beside that we have the sand.
Yep. There you go. Good neutral.
A nice coordination to that sand tile.
Yep.
Then we have gray wildflower, one of our most popular choices all day.
When I got these samples home to see all of the prints and the colors, this one I gravitated to immediately. Made me so happy because it
You're not
reminded me of
alone.
childhood.
Most popular today.
That does not surprise me. It's this dreamy kind of, like, when I saw it, I really did feel like, oh gosh, I'm back at home. There's back in Indiana, running through the apple orchard, and there's no care in the world. And so when I got in these were the sheets that I put on my bed, and when I got into the bed and I pulled back the comforter and looked at these particular sheets, I was like, oh, I'm safe.
Yeah, I'm home. And your shoulders relax, and suddenly you feel like you are all comforted and pampered at the same time. White, which is always a popular neutral.
Yep.
Beside that is a soft blue. Then we have sage. This color is called lotus. Getting very limited, and your today's special value is only good at this price until $11.59. It's now almost $11.06.
Oh.
There are a lot of you who are shopping right now, and a lot of you that are looking at these sheets and saying, will they get softer as I wash them? Yes. Are they the only order of the year? Yes. Are they 400 thread count? Yes. Does luxury start at 300? Yeah, you're already ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Am I getting extra pillowcases? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
This is extraordinary stuff, and it is also cool to the touch.